Hey, what's going on, y'all? Lincoln Infield here, Carolina's Full Throttle Magazine, and this is your weekend events update. It's Friday, June 26th, and if it seems like it's been a while since we did this live video, it's because it's been a while since we've done this live video. I got no excuses, man. It's been a crazy, wild summer so far, which basically summer only started on June 21st, something like that. But it's been crazy. Event after event after event, bike nights, weekends, and this whole magazine thing that we got to put together. It's been great. It's been great, but it's just been busy. And so sometimes I you know, forfeit some of the things that I like to do, but are absolutely necessary to do. And this is one of those things, but I do like doing this. So we got done with the July magazine yesterday, got it all done off to the printer, man. It's going to be another great magazine, but I was like, man, I haven't done one of these videos in a while, and there's lots of cool stuff going on this weekend. So I figured, what the hell? We'll go ahead and talk about it. But since I haven't yet got to some of this stuff, we should talk about it. And what we've got here is this month's magazine. This month's magazine, the June issue 335, is sponsored by our friends at Westside Twins Motorcycle Company in Statesville, North Carolina. Ride with confidence when you buy a motorcycle from Westside Twins. Not only do they have new to you motorcycles, they've got service, they've got accessories, and they've got experience. So make sure you grab a magazine. There's still a couple out there. I did hear from one of my friends, Chad, that's the Full Throttle bike feature on his Panhead. He's been telling me he can't find them. He's been to 5 shops. They're out. Yeah, man, it is late in the month, so they get scarce at the end of the month. Now we do have a couple left over at the office, so do not despair. I will get my dude some magazines with him in it, but as far as picking them up, man, like you got to get out there. We're always out before the first full weekend of the month, which is sometimes the 28th, sometimes it's the second or third, but it's always before the first full weekend of the month. So we're there. So get out there. There's still some copies there. If not, man, you can always read online on our website. Bring this up real quick. Our website looks a lot like this, fullthrottlemagazine.com. And if you check it out, there is some menus across the top. And they got the whole e-zine right there. All you got to do is click on that bad boy, and it will take you to the online magazine. You can flip right through it, check out everything that you might have missed. Now that's not the right way to do it. Let me get down to that. You should pick up the print copy. That's what you should do. You should get out there, pick up the print copy. That's the wrong month. I've got piles of stuff on my desk just because, like I said, Einstein, man, messy desk, brilliant minds. You should get out there and pick up the real deal paper copy, man. We go through a lot just to stay in print. Because print is realistic, man. You can wad that up and put it in your back pocket. It goes in your saddlebags. It's always there. When the power goes out, you can still read this thing. When signal's low, you can still read it. I'm telling you what, print magazine. Go buy yourself some vinyl records and read yourself a print magazine. That's the way bikers do it. Let's talk about this weekend's events. Before we get there, why don't we do a station identification first? We got a couple of these. I'm trying out some new products here while we were away. We were working, so bear with me for 1 second while we get this weekend's events going for you.
Hey, good morning, y'all. It's Jerry from Law Tigers, North Carolina's motorcycle injury attorneys. You are checking out the Full Throttle event update.
Oh man, isn't that beautiful? That's some cool stuff. So this weekend, like I said, we do have a lot of great events going on. Tonight even is a Full Throttle magazine sponsored event. Oh man, look at this. I am ignoring I'm ignoring the comments over here. Now, I don't know about that. Let's skip right over that. We're not doing that. Wouldn't you rather watch a tree grow or a keen grow? No, absolutely not. I'd rather publish a magazine because that's the way it actually doesn't. I'd rather watch your mom. Hey man, hey, she was hot back in the day. This got to be some. Look at this. This is what you get. This is what you get for being online. This is not what you get in. Let's see how government. So look, let's get on. This is all YouTube stuff. This is terrible stuff. This is what the internet's all about. Print Man, that's where you can't get all that shit. I was like, damn, all of a sudden we've got we've got all kinds of comments. Don't worry about those comments. Let's talk about tonight. There's a couple bike nights going on. This one is, and we'll get to the rest of them. Let's see. That's right. Exactly. Be appropriate, y'all. Ladies are present. That's it. That's it, man. By the way, we'll see you tomorrow at the bike show. But let's talk about tonight. Tonight we have a bike night in Lexington here that's sponsored by the Carolinas Full Throttle Magazine. There's other bike nights going on. We'll get to those just in a second. But tonight in Lexington, bike night at the depot. We'll be hanging out there. Phil, I believe you should be there. If you're not on call this weekend, be there. But tonight is 6 to 9:30 p.m. at the Goose and the Monkey. It's a brew house. They've got a pizza parlor in there. There's food trucks. There's all kinds of cool stuff. And it's bike night. Now, as you can see, we're doing it twice in June because we're skipping the July 4th Friday because that's always the first Friday in the month. So we got June 26th, which is tonight. We'll be out there with Riding High Harley Davidson. We'll be out there with our friends from the Rebel Spirit. Carolina Biker Lawyers will be there. And look, a couple cool things to go on. There's a burnout contest. The Rebel Spirit always makes a really cool handmade trophy for the burnout competition. You don't have to blow a tire, but it sure does look better when you do. But if you just put some smoke in there, you never know. You might walk home with a cool, or ride home with unless you pop the tire, and then you might be walking home with a cool trophy from our friends at the Rebel Spirit. Also, $100 is the best bike on the lot. No signups, no nothing. All you got to do is pull into the parking lot and park, and you will get, possibly, if you've got the coolest bike, which is determined by some unknown judges, $100 bill, man. We've sent a couple people home. I guess it was a Panhead the first month. We sent home a 1982 Honda Goldwing, pre-fairing Goldwing. This thing was beautiful, absolutely cool. Got $100 for that, man. Do you got a cool bike? Roll in. It's drizzling right now in High Point, which is where we are. We're right north of Lexington. So, hey, man, roll in. You might have an easy chance at getting that. But that's 6 to 9 p.m. in Lexington, Railroad 401 South Railroad Street in Lexington, North Carolina. The Goose and the Monkey. Pull in, have a good time with us. Music, vendors, 50-50 food trucks, bike night beer. They've got their own bike night beer, man. It's awesome. So that's where we'll be tonight. Actually, I got to leave for there about 2 hours, man. So check that out. And we'll go over there and have a good time. Now, another sponsored Full Throttle Magazine event going on this weekend will be tomorrow. Much anticipated Full Throttle Magazine bike show tour stop at Cox's Double Eagle Harley Davidson in West End, North Carolina. As with all of the Full Throttle Bike Show tour stops, it is a free registration show. This show, we are looking for performance baggers, performance cruisers, but we also have our normal Full Throttle Magazine classes, vintage, antique class, chopper bobber, import, cruiser, touring, radical bagger, cholo / softail customs, and custom non-bagger. Man, it's going to be a good time out there. Double Eagle's a great, cool place, man. I know there's going to be some vendors. Wretched Nation's going to be there. Club Style North Carolina is going to be there. A couple other cool things. My buddy Ray Spencer, the Pinstriper, is going to be set up over there doing some pinstriping. It's going to be cool. Like I said, free registration is 11 to 3 p.m. This is tomorrow. Custom trophies at 4. There's 10 classes plus best in show. There's a People's Choice, and I'll throw in a couple other choice awards in there. Now, get this, guys. Here, get this. We're also doing free 2026 Bike Show Tour T-shirts for the first 20 people that register their bike in the show. So come on out to Double Eagle tomorrow, 11 to 3 p.m., and we will get down to business there, do some cool bike show stuff. Now, it's a performance bike show, right, guys? Performance bike show. So here's the deal. If you got a performance bike, the top 2 performance bikes are going to have to drag race to figure out who wins. Because let's face it, if you got a performance bike, that's cool. But if it doesn't perform, I mean, is it that cool? So check that out. That's what we're doing. There may be some bike games involved too if we get enough participation. But we are having the bike show, and there's gonna be an ice cream guy, which makes me happy. So we'll be doing that there. All right. So those are the two sponsored Full Throttle Magazine events that are this weekend. Tonight, Bike Night at Goose and Monkey in Lexington. Tomorrow, Power and Soul Bike Show at Double Eagle Harley Davidson in West End, North Carolina. Now let's get down to these events right after a word from our sponsors.
Hey guys, this is Jay with Left Lane Syndicate. You're watching the Carolina Full Throttle Magazine event update.
All right. Now, look, if you have already got your email text blast, that is fantastic. If you want to sign up for that kind of thing, same thing, go to our website, fullthrottlemagazine.com, and let me see. What's a better one? Oh, wait, that's why. It's just not full screen. Like I said, it's been a hot minute since I've done one of these. I was wondering why that didn't look right. All right, so fullthrottlemagazine.com. All you got to do is scroll down a little bit. Oh, wait, we're not on the homepage. Scroll down on the homepage till you see a little thing that says something like subscribe to our events and news updates. When you click on that, it'll take you to a screen that looks like this. This is where you sign up to get your last minute email and text blasts about events, about specials, about discounts. Do it. It doesn't cost you a thing, and you'll stay up to the moment with events and stuff like that. Now, when you sign up for that, you're going to get a text or an email that looks a lot like this. This is this weekend's events that we've been talking about. Let's get into it. Tonight is Friday, June 26th. And like I said, there's a couple bike nights other than ours. These are worthy as well, too. I'd say you should go to all of them, but what the hell? Pick one, go to it, have a good time. Tonight at Independence Harley Davidson, they're having bike night. They have bike night every single Friday. It's a big deal. And once a month, they have like live music and stuff like that. This is a off night here, but they're going to have bike games with our boy Dump Truck. Going to be doing bike games down there. Going to have a big time. They've got a DJ. They've got food trucks. They've got good times. You should check it out. Independence Harley Davidson in Matthews, 6 to 9 p.m. tonight. And they got events all weekend long, so make sure we'll get to those here in a minute. Last Lap Bar and Grill, which is attached to Madhouse Harley Davidson in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, is having their Y2K bike night. They're having themed bike nights every Friday night. This one is Y2K bike night. There's always some kind of dress up contest. Dress Y2K, get rad, get rewarded. That sounds cool. There's good vibes. There's cold drinks. There's great times. And they've even got a burnout pit over there too, man. So make sure you ride in, check them out. They've got great food. They've got great drinks. You're going to have a good time at Last Lap for the Y2K bike night tonight, Friday, June 26th. Now, we've already talked about our bike show tonight, but tomorrow. This is Saturday. These are Saturday, June 27th, but it's worth bringing up because this is the email that you would have gotten. So we'll skip over that. June 27th, there's also a benefit ride for Eric Smith at Pine Tree Tavern in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That is registration 11 a.m. with kickstands up at noon. Make sure you check that out. This is the son of the world famous Joe Smith. Eric Smith's a cool guy too, and he's down on his luck a little bit, needs some help, man. Make sure you check them out. And let's see. Yep. Vendor spot. So there's going to be vendors and stuff like that at Willie's, which is right down the road. So that'll end there at Willie's Honky Tonk. World famous, by the way. Also, Winston-Salem, big stuff going on at Pine Tree this weekend. They've got the Forgotten Sons MC Veteran. Look at that misspelling. Charity event going on. Registration for that is 10 a.m. Kickstands up at 12 p.m. By the way, you can totally see all these things on our website, or I should have had the link for it, but I don't. Also, this Saturday, Daniel Kleiner's second annual memorial ride at Bully's Bar and Grill in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Like I said, man, Winston-Salem's killing it this weekend. Proceeds go to Daniel's daughter, Skylar. So make sure you check that out. Get together, guys. Help this family out. Passed away just under a year ago in July of 2025, man. So make sure you check that out. Like I said, Independence Harley Davidson doing some rad things. They've got a bike show this weekend as well, a Vicla bike show and tacos. They go hand in hand. So make sure you check this one out. This is this Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Registration is 12 to 4. Awards are at 5 p.m. for that one. Bring out your Cholo, your Vicla. Go check them out, man. They are doing it up at Independence Harley Davidson. There's a ride along with Winston one last time, leaving out of Wilkesboro, North Carolina. It's a ride in memory of Winston Poe. And they're going to meet at 11 a.m. at the Kerr Scott Dam and Reservoir there in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. Bikes and Coffee Apex Editions got their ride going on Saturday out of Fratelli's Delicatessen in Apex, North Carolina. Fratelli's, isn't that the family name of the bad guys on the Goonies? I mean, I don't know. That's what comes into my mind when I see Fratelli's. Somebody answer that. Somebody answer that. There's comments back over here, but I'm not sure if it's if they're real or not. There is a real comment here. Check this out. Kathy Lynn Parnell from the bitch pad there moved to Nova Scotia and left us here in the States, but always checking in. Good to see you on here, Kathy. Always enjoyed her articles. There we go. Let's get back to some events here. The second annual CVMA 15-9 Poker Pub Crawl is going to be in Washington, North Carolina, the western or eastern part of the state. 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. for that. $20 Poker Pub Crawl is going to start at 301 West Stewart Parkway. It's up to you to figure out where that is. But the proceeds go to helping local veterans. Sorry, getting text message there. So make sure you check that out. CVMA always doing cool stuff. Make sure you check them out. Jeremy Smith's final ride will be going out of Jacksonville, North Carolina, and registration is 9 a.m. for that. It's hosted by the Freedom Coast CH Punishers LEMC, and it benefits Wounded Warrior Project. Now this one might grab your attention, guys, over here. The 2026 Miss Doghouse Harley Davidson Bikini Contest is Saturday. This Saturday at Doghouse Harley Davidson in Rock Hill, South Carolina. They're going to have a bikini contest, free beer, and bike wash with the Doghouse Divas. Worth checking out right there, I guarantee it. The Vietnam Agent Orange Awareness Ride is out of the Beaver Bar in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. Registration is 9 a.m. for that one. Always a good time. Man, like, you just never have a bad time at the Beaver Bar. Go check them out for that one. Crossroad Anchors A-Bait Summer Fling Ride is also this Saturday in Leesville, South Carolina. Registration is 10 a.m. for that ride. And that's what we've got for Saturday. But there's a couple things going on Sunday. If you're out and about on Sunday, we've also got the King of the Baggers watch party at Independence Harley Davidson in Matthews, North Carolina. Watch party for Laguna Seca and Netherlands. So make sure you check that out. And there's a charity bike ride and fundraiser for Michael Robertson and family in Hertford, North Carolina. Going to be at the Hertford Bay Tap House, man. So make sure you check that out. Lots of cool stuff going on. Again, you can get this email text blast if you sign up on our website. Not hard to do, and we'll send it out to you. I mean, otherwise, look, all this stuff is inside every issue of the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine. We publish the cruising calendar. Look at that, pages and pages of events ready for you, or you can listen to me talk about them. But I mean, it's got to be less annoying just to pick up the magazine and read it, you know, in the bathroom or at the bar, whatever you're hanging out. And that's got to be better. But I'm telling you, look, 335 months in print, all the way back to August of 1998, which makes it where August is our 28th anniversary, by the way. We may or may not have a party for that. We've been doing a lot of bike shows this year, so it's been a busy year. Speaking of bike shows, we talked about our bike show this weekend at Cox's Double Eagle. Now there's a couple more stops on the bike show tour. Let's talk about that. Next month in July, we have a checkered flag bike show at Speedway Harley Davidson. Again, free registration bike show. 10 classes plus best in show. There'll be a people's choice there as well. Come out, hang out with that one. Not your flavor? Cool, man. We'll be down at Doghouse Harley Davidson on August 1st for the Two Broke for Sturgis bike show. Again, free registration 11 to 3 and awards at 4 p.m. And all of these bike shows are leading up to the Carolinas Full Throttle magazine custom bike show. 5th attempt in January at the Greensboro Coliseum. We got Snowmageddon out in 2026, but not to worry, we're not bright enough to give up, right? We don't give up. We're just gonna do it again. We've got it all set up. We're ready to go. We just couldn't get in the place because of the snow. So we're gonna be doing it again. January 30th is the date. This is the biggest bike show that you'll see on January 30th in Greensboro in 2027, man. So make sure you get up there and check this out, man. We're gonna have a big time at this. We had 280 motorcycles registered for this bike show. Over 150 vendor booths sold out. Live music, bikini contests, motorcycle giveaways, celebrities, all kinds of cool stuff. And it just snowed. So we're going to redo it, man. It's going to be amazing. Now, registration for this bike show does not open until August, but you're going to want to because we sell out every single year. Now, last year's guys, everybody got refunded their money, of course, but, you know, that is the deal there. So that's what we've got going on this weekend. That's what we've got going on in the future. All kinds of cool stuff. Speaking of future stuff, I actually skipped a little bit here. Since I've still got all of you online, it's not quite to the 20-minute line. Let's go down here to the end. What we've always got on here is our bike shows, but also coming up, and this is a big deal, guys, the Smokeout 26. It's coming back, man. This is in Salisbury, North Carolina, the Rowan County Fairgrounds. It's going to be September 10th through 13th this year. It used to be the first weekend of the month. Now it's the second weekend of the month. Do not mess that up because you're not going to want to miss this. Live music, wet t-shirt contests, bike shows, like multiple of them, mini bike racing, tank art design galleries, world's strongest biker burnout contest, legacy international bike shows, great food. This is one of those events, man, that you just got to go to. And right now, if you go to smokeoutrally.com, they have all the early bird specials going on. You're going to want to save a little bit of money. You can do it now. And when you do that, you get in a drawing to possibly win this bike right here. It's an Evo Softail Heritage, right? Beautiful bike. I'd ride the wheels off of that thing. And 13 people will get a key for this bike, and they may take that, ride that home, or burn the wheels off of it at the Smokeout, man. But either way, save yourself some money. Go to smokeoutrally.com and get your weekend early bird special. Also coming up October 9th through 10th, one of my other favorite events, the AMCA Southern National Swap Meet. If you like old motorcycles, this is the place to be. Man, I'll tell you what, everything riding around, knuckleheads, panheads, shovelheads, like even like European stuff, Japanese motorcycles. It's so cool. Swap Meet, great people. This is one of my favorite events between the Smokeout and the Southern National Swap Meet and Camp Out. These are just the two best fall events that you could ever ask for. And then, of course, our bike show. Yeah, man. Lots of cool stuff going on. And there's the man himself right there, Jack Water Jr.'s, or what we like to call the man behind the madness at the Uptown Lexington Bike Night at the Depot, as they're calling it this year. Which he's signaling. That's green flag right there. We are doing this event, man. We're going to have a good time. It's tonight. Let's bring that back up here, just so you know what I'm talking about. The Bike Night at the Depot, which is tonight, 6 to 9:30 at the Goose and the Monkey in Lexington, North Carolina. A bike night not to be missed out on, man. But Jack's late to this party, man. We've already been talking about this thing for 20 minutes, so we're not gonna rehash all that. Plus, we're getting really close to my 20-minute mark, which I like to spare everybody. So we'll let you out of there. If you want to hear from me, you will. You'll hear from me tonight at Bike Night. You'll hear from me tomorrow at our bike show at Cox's Double Eagle. Ask my wife. I never get tired of talking about stuff. Never do. So that's it, man. That is 20 minutes of your life that you've completely wasted. But I especially appreciate you spending it with me. We'll see you tonight at Bike Night. We'll see you tomorrow at Double Eagle for the Bike Night bike show. And it's gonna be killer times, man. So we'll see you out there. Y'all have a great time. Go ride your motorcycles. Have a good time. We'll talk to you later.